Hello, hello. Happy Monday. I was going to say Tuesday. I'm a day ahead. I'm going to walk this way. Walk this way. Hey, all. Part 2. Stretch number 2. We're going to get right to it. So if you guys have a tennis ball or a rolling pin or a water bottle, something like that, grab it. You're going to be rolling your feet. No, you're not going to throw this at me. I know you'd like to. It's not there. So this is more of a stretch for those of you who sit all day, who look at cell phones all day. That's what this is for. There's no hits in this one, so this is just a nice chill stretch, okay? If you have a towel, hand towel or strap or belt, grab them. I'll give you a few minutes to do it. And a pillow or cushion or something. I have a nice pillow here that I'm going to use for the end. So grab your things and let's do this. We're going to start in mountain pose. And I'm just going to face here for now. You guys can face me, or I'm going to go this way so you can see a side profile here. I hope you guys are having a lovely Monday. This is a great start. As I promised, I said I was going to be committed, and here I am. I hope you are too. Hit your mat. Let's see what we can do. We're going to start in mountain. So bringing your feet about hip distance apart, which is usually gauged by about 2 fists. Or you can bring your 2 big toes together, whatever works for you. So come into mountain, chill out here, close your eyes, maybe rocking from side to side, front to back, whatever works for you. I just want you to become aware because we are sitting all day. It's nice to just stand and engage. I don't want you to just stand here and be like, yeah, whatever. I want you to be active. I want you to enjoy this experience. So pull that belly button in towards the spine just a little bit. Just a nice little tuck here and making sure that that tail is drawing down. Take those shoulders to the ears, draw them back and down. Palms face forward and breathe. I hope you guys can hear me. Give me a few thumbs up, hearts, smiley faces, whatever you got. I want to make sure that you can hear me, that you can see me. Breathing here. Finding awareness in your feet. Slight buoyancy in the knees and breathe. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, sigh it out. Oh, I see some love. Excellent. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time. Inhale, deep breath. Relax those shoulders. Excellent. And then from here, we're going to bend those knees. We're going to come into a forward fold. So bending all the way down. And again, it's not touch your toe competition. You don't have to have straight legs. If your hammies are super tight, bend your knees as much as you like and hang out here. And I just want you to really feel the difference. I just want you to feel like how tight you are in the backs of the legs here. And just rock from side to side. This feels really good. After a Monday, like a chaotic Monday that I had, this just feels so amazing right now. Hanging out in your forward fold, just really relaxing the neck, just allowing everything to chill out here. Breathe. Breathing into the backs of the legs, allowing them to open up. One more deep breath here. And then come on to hands and knees. Coming into a tabletop pose. So getting those knees right underneath the hip points, wrists underneath the shoulders. Pull that core in. Nice neutral spine. And as we inhale, we're going to look up, dropping the belly, lifting the chin. And as we exhale, rounding through the spine, pull that core, pull that belly button in towards the spine, coming into cat. Inhale, looking up. Coming into cat here. And as we exhale, rolling through the spine. Now go at your own breath. Everybody's going to be different here. Inhale, lifting up. And as you exhale, that's when you press into the earth, rounding through the spine. And pause at the top. Inhale, looking up. Just allowing yourself a bit of an experience here. Going at your own pace. Listening to your breath, maybe closing your eyes. Good. After the last exhale, meet me back in neutral spine. And we're going to come back into that nice forward fold here. Engage the core, tuck the chin, and inhale, slowly start to roll up. one vertebrae at a time, taking your time, rolling the shoulders at the top, and then grabbing your rolling pin, your ball, whatever. If you have a chair, you can use it for support to hold on to. So what we're gonna do, oh, I forgot my phone. I'm gonna do a few minutes on our right foot. So take that ball, rolling pin, whatever it is, we're gonna roll our right foot. So we're gonna start with the right foot here. We're just gonna roll. There's no right or wrong here. As you can see, I'm just rolling my foot. So making sure you get the heel, maybe the arches, put a little bit of pressure on there. Do whatever feels good. That's what this is about. This is your practice. Now, when you're standing, being mindful of your posture here. Even though we're rolling our foot, we still need to engage that left leg a little bit, supporting ourselves, keep that core nice and tight. And you're gonna be quite shocked, I think. No, I don't think, I know. I know. Some of you are gonna love this, whether you sit all day or stand. What this does is when we roll out the feet, guys, we're releasing all the tendons in the back of the leg, calf muscle, hamstring, it all travels up, right? So if our feet are our foundation, so if we're able to roll our feet, you can do this during a commercial break. You can do this when you're watching your favorite show. You're sitting on the couch anyways, may as well do something useful for your body, right? This is a really good practice to have, is rolling your feet. It breaks up all the fascia on the bottom, relaxes all those tendons, everything in the bottom of your feet, which in turn relaxes and releases tensions in other parts of the body. It's a very cool thing to do, that's for sure. How's that foot going? And again, be mindful and just pause in certain spots too. You know, maybe if you're like, oh, my arch is really killing me, just breathe, you know, pause and breathe. Right here. I was on my feet. I was at the airport today with my sales rep. And I was on my feet for a good 3 hours. And I was sitting at my desk too, majority of the afternoon. So, you know, this is good for standing, sitting, whatever. Good. Let's switch to the other side. Oh yeah, left side is always good. I feel like my left foot is a little bit more angrier than my right. It's weird. I don't know if that's because I'm right side dominant and then my left side is like, it's a little bit more cranky. Anybody else have that? My left side is a little bit more cranky than my right. So keep rolling that foot. And again, being mindful here. And again, you can do this on your own time, and you can do it 5 minutes a foot, 10 minutes a foot. Really, it's up to you. It's whatever you think is nice. I say a commercial break per foot. Do one foot then the other. You can have a little bit of fun. You can really get the toes on the ground, keep the ball in the heel. You can move it back and forth here, side to side. This is just really nice. It just feels really good. It's kind of like you're playing a little bit too, right? You're playing a little bit, you're like, oh yeah, this feels nice. If you stand all day, if your job entails you to stand all day and you're kind of in one spot, I recommend, if you have the ability to get these, do it. Excellent. Setting that ball aside, and just for that short duration, you're going to be quite surprised. Coming back into that forward fold, and maybe just becoming aware, and maybe noticing what that's done for you. Just that couple minutes, just noticing how that feels from the first time you did a forward fold. You might be a little bit more over. Who knows? Just be aware. Close your eyes and just notice the difference. Very cool, huh? I like it. Don't worry. We will have more rolling coming up. We can roll the hamstrings. We can roll the stomach, the back, the shoulder blades. That's a good spot. Good. Relaxing here. And then just coming down onto your hands and knees into a seated position. And then this is where you can grab your towel or your strap. You can sit in a chair or you can sit on a cushion. So sometimes it's nice to grab a cushion just to elevate your hips a little bit to make you feel a little bit more comfortable. So what we're gonna do is I'll kind of show you from this angle so you can see. So we're gonna take our strap, and if you can't do this, it's okay. I'll show you a modified version. So you're gonna take your strap or towel and you're gonna place it behind you here. So right hand is up, right elbow is up. Hand is like this. So this is what you're going to look like. Okay? If that's too much for you, then totally just hug yourself and lift the elbows, okay? So come into, this is called cow face, right? What an interesting terms. All right, so getting that right elbow up. And what this does is it's going to open our shoulders up. Again, it's the same concept as like, you know, because we're in front of the computers all day, we're slouched, this is going to open it up. And again, be mindful of that core and breathe into the shoulders. And you're creating your own little resistance here. So don't be afraid to create that resistance. And breathe. I know. This one may hurt a little bit. This one might be a little uncomfortable. Not going to lie. Again, if you can't do it, it's okay. I just need you to breathe, and it's going to feel uncomfortable. You may have to do this video a few times in order to get comfortable with it. Deep breath in. Opening up through the chest. One more deep breath. Really open up the best that you can on this side. Good. Slowly let go. Give yourself a hug. Or do a Michael Phelps. I like to call this the Michael Phelps. If you don't know who he is, he's an Olympic swimmer. He would always do this. I loved it. Coming to the other side. This time the left elbow is going to be up. And hey, if you have somebody at home that can help you do this because you're like, I'm stuck. I can't quite get the strap or the towel. Get them to help you. And if not, again, don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. Good, getting into the other side of cow face. Left elbow up, right elbow down, and we're just opening here. Now try not to arch your back too much. Make sure you stay nice and straight. We're creating that tension. If you don't need the strap, you can clasp your hands. That's fine. If you're there in your practice, awesome. If you don't need the strap, then throw it to the side and just hang out here. Breathe. Be kind to yourself and just listen to your body. This is not a competition, it's an experience. It's about where can I create space? Where can I send my exhale? Where can I let go of tension? That's what you need to be asking yourself. What can I let go of? Where can I create space? Good, keep breathing. One more deep breath. Good, and letting go. Oof. And again, let's do that Michael Phelps or whatever stretch you want to do. Doesn't matter to me. This is your practice. The fact that you've hit the mat, that's enough. Don't complicate it. This is your practice. I'm just simply here to guide you and help you along this journey of our own bodies as we navigate. Good. Getting rid of your pillow or your cushion, whatever you have. Your strap, set that aside. We're going to come into puppy pose. So what puppy pose is, we're going to come into tabletop. We're going to slide the knees back just a little bit. And they're going to walk the hands forward. We're going to keep the arms nice and straight so the elbows don't touch. And we're going to lead with the heart coming all the way down, placing your forehead onto the mat. So it's exactly what you think it is. It's like when your puppy does that nice stretch when they get up, and they're like, oh yeah. And I bet if some of you have dogs right now, get them over here, because I guarantee you they're going to do it with you. Maybe, maybe not. I can't guarantee that, but. And just stretch, and you're going to feel this on either side of your body. Nice long stretch. You may have to play around with your hand position, your arm position to get it just so you feel that. Now you shouldn't be feeling pain. You should be feeling a stretch. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, but It's an amazing stretch. You may have to adjust a little bit. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe. One more deep breath here. And exhale, coming up. Ooh, that's nice. And coming onto your knees, taking your hands behind you, coming into a yoga mudra. So we're going to interlace them like Charlie's Angels here. Draw them down and open up through the chest here. Now some of you may have to take the arms back a little bit more, but as you can see, it opens the chest quite nicely. Moving around a lot for you guys. You don't have to move around as much as me. Stay here. I'm just trying to give you good cues and visuals so you're not straining your neck looking at me all the time. And again, shining that chest forward, draw the shoulders down, seeing if you can bring the palms together as much as you can. Ooh, it's a good stretch. And exhale, slowly release. Shake it out. And again, if the Michael Phelps thing is nice for you, good. All right, we're gonna come into Cobra. We're gonna work on our back a little bit here. So coming onto your belly, we're gonna draw the hands down right by our chest here. So our elbows aren't flailing out, they're nice and closed in. Legs can be nice and wide, whatever is comfortable for you here. Keeping the forehead down, and as you inhale, you're going to lift the chest up. Now, I know this is going to be tricky for some of you, because some of you are going to be like this, straining your neck looking at me. Try to look a couple of inches, just a little past the top of your mat, and breathe. Try to relax your booty and press the pelvic bone into the mat. Breathing here. And exhale, coming down, placing the right ear on the mat. Windshield wipering those legs. Excellent. And then coming to the others, not coming to the other side. And I'm struggling today. I need more vitamins. Good. Again, keep those elbows nice and close. Draw the elbows and shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift up. Now you should be able to lift your hands off the ground, just with a little hover here. So you're not using your hands to push you up. You can, but we're just doing a very modified version right now. So breathing here. If you want, you can press into the mat and come up a little bit higher. Only if your back will allow you. If not, stay here. Keep breathing. And exhale, lower. Left ear onto the mat. Windshield wiper those legs. And then the last one, she's all yours. You have a couple of options. You can interlace the hands behind you again, and bring the feet together, or you can stay in Cobra. It's up to you, but here's a little bit different of a version. Inhale, we lift up the chest, draw the shoulders, arms back, and then we can lift the legs up, coming into full locust here. Or you can stay in Cobra. That's fine. Breathe. On your inhale, see if you can lift up a little bit more. And exhale, coming down. So we're strengthening the back muscles here. Opening the chest. Good. Windshield wiper those legs. Coming up, press yourself up to your knees. Good. Taking the knees, mat width apart, big toes to touch. Child's pose. Breathe here. You can relax arms if you want. Let it go. Sigh it out if you have to. Inhale, coming up. And let's get into our seated. So I recommend this next one that you do sit in a chair. If not, that's fine. You don't have to. You sit on the ground. It's just easier. Okay. So this is for all of you who are on smartphones a lot. Now, that's all of us, majority of us. Now, did you know that when your neck is at this angle, there's 30 kilos of pressure being put onto your neck? That's absurd. Do you know how much that's going to affect your body? It's going to throw everything out of alignment. So I'm going to give you a few little exercises that you can do, a few little stretches that you can do for your neck at any point in time. So we're going to place the right hand by the right ear. And all you're going to do, keep the feet nice and planted, sit up nice and straight, shoulders away from the ears. You're going to meet your pressure. So you're going to press into the head and the head back into the hand. Now, I don't want shaking or anything like that. Just meet your pressure, nice and gentle. Good, and let go. It doesn't require a lot. Coming to the other side. Again, meet your pressure. Pressing into the head into the hand into the head. Good. Letting go gently. Interlacing the fingers, we're going to do it behind us. So we're resisting ourselves here, but we're meeting the pressure. This is a good one because you're kind of making chins, which is good. And letting go. Ooh, how's that feel? Do that again. Let's go one more time. Press, meet the pressure. Switch. Nice and easy. Remembering to be gentle and kind to your body. Be mean. Letting go. And then to the back. Nice little stretches for yourself. Because people like me that look up things, or I like to run my home-based business off my cell phone, and I look at it on my break all the time, and I'm on it when I'm chilling at home, letting go. How's that feel? Nice. So it's a lot of pressure on the neck if you're doing that throughout the day. Good, and from here, I'm going to do a nice seated twist. So taking that left hand on the right knee and just twisting. You can grab for the back of the chair. You can do this on the ground. You can stay seated, whatever you like. So the goal is to not look directly behind you, but more or less to the corner, back corner of the room. That's where you want to go. And you can do this at work. This is really good to do after lunch, actually, because it helps with your digestion. So for those of you who are on a cleanse or on any type of diet right now, I highly suggest that you do this after you eat a meal. Switching to the other side, right hand on the left knee, twisting. This is a really good thing to do, and it wrings out all the spinal fluid. It wrings everything out, even your organs. It's lovely. And exhale, coming out. Oh, nice and slow. Maybe doing one little counter. Yes. Excellent. Moving your chair out of the way. Lots of props in this one, hey? Coming to seated, bringing the soles of the feet together, coming into a butterfly pose. So you can bring the heels in as close as you want. So if you bring your heels in really close, you're going to get more of a groin stretch. If you bring them out further, it's going to be a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. So find a happy medium, or whatever. Again, whatever works for you. What I don't want is anybody to come near you and press your legs down. No. Don't do that. Let gravity do the work. You can use your elbows, slide them out towards the knee, lead the heart with the chest. So nice flat back here, lifting up and out of the hips, and you're going to feel that in your groin. But you have to lift out of the hips and then bring the heart forward. Keep breathing. Oh, I see some hearts. I love you guys. I love that you are checking out this video, and if you have to check it out later on, great. Excellent. I'm glad. I hope you guys benefit from this, just this little bit that we're doing. Good. Slowly come up. It's not a race. Take the outer knees here and push them in like a book. You're closing your legs like a book. Leaning back and just, again, windshield wipering. Excellent. Coming onto our backs here. Thread the needle. So you're going to take that right foot, you're going to place it, so it's just underneath your left knee. But I need you guys to make sure that you're flexing your right foot. So pull those toes towards your knee. Why? Because your knee is now outside of the center point of your body. And if we don't flex those toes, you're going to damage your knee. So, over the long run, right? So make sure those toes are flexed. Relax down. Bring that left knee towards you. You can thread through, grabbing from the back of the leg or the shin, whatever is available. Breathe. I want to make sure that you're not arching up. Draw that chin in. Neck is nice and long. Relax the shoulders. Remember, we're creating space. We're creating space. Sorry about the lighting, guys. I'm in a different location today. Can you see me? Good. Breathing. Use that right elbow to open up that right knee. Neck is nice and long. Shoulders relaxed. Create space. On every inhale, lengthen through the spine. And on every exhale, see if you can bring that knee a little bit closer towards you. Now, if you sit all day, you're going to feel this. There's no doubt. You're going to feel this in your bum. This is literally a pain in the butt pose. Breathe. Long inhales, long exhales, letting go of tension. One more deep breath here. And exhale, slowly lower that left foot. Switching sides, so now the left foot is going to go underneath that right knee. Again, making sure those toes are flexed. Bring that right knee in, thread through. And again, grabbing for whatever's available. Neck is nice and long. Breathe. It's okay. Sometimes, when I say I'm going to commit, I'm going to do these videos, sometimes you just got to do it somewhere, and it's trial and error. It's trial and error. So we will get lighting, we will get all that right, but hey, you know what? Don't matter none. This goes to show that you can do yoga anywhere. No excuses. Breathe. Neck is nice and long. Exhale, bringing that knee closer towards you. Maybe using that left elbow to open up the left knee if it will allow you. Breathe. Where can you create space? Where are you holding on to tension? Let it go. Let it go on that exhale. Beautiful. And slowly releasing. Excellent. Rocking from side to side. Now that you're all comfortable, I'm just going to have you grab your pillow. We're going to come into our final pose. We're going to come into fish pose. Oh, hello. Look who decided to join me. It's a little, I forget his name, Tigger. Tigger from Winnie the Pooh. I guess he's going to join me today. So, coming on to your backs. You're going to have that pillow so it's not underneath your head. It's lengthwise because you're going to fall right back onto it. Now, when you do, don't have it right against your bum. Create a little bit of space here and just come all the way down. Get cozy. And you can elevate this a little bit more. If you have a bolster or you want to stack a few cushions on top of each other, that's great. And what this is going to do is it's opening the chest. Where'd my Tigger go? It's opening the chest. See, we can have fun. I don't care. Coming into fish pose or Shavasana. And just breathing here and just letting go of your day. Just scanning your body from head to toe. Being mindful of the areas that you might still be holding on to tension. Just letting them go with that exhale. Sinking more and more into your pillow. a smile on your face. Don't be so grumpy. Relax the jaw. If you want, you can also put your left hand on your heart, your right hand on your tummy. Finding that connection with yourself. Take 2 more of your deepest breaths that you've taken all day. Stretching out nice and long, rolling your ankles, your wrists, whatever, and then coming onto your side and coming back into a seated position. What? I want to lay down. It's not bedtime yet. Maybe crossing your legs opposite from when you started. I'm sitting on my pillow, just to give me a little bit of an elevation in the hips. Tigger's gonna sit right here with me. Taking your hands to heart center, palms together, relaxing the shoulders, pulling that core in as if somebody has a string and it's just lifting you up, sitting up nice and tall, finding softness with strength. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing your Monday evening with me, as I know it's not easy. I get it. I totally understand, especially after a tough day, but you're here, and that's all that matters. And if you're watching this later on, good for you. Maybe you'll have to watch this a few times and do it, and just feel nice and relaxed and ready to take on the rest of your evening, whatever that may be. And always remember that you are enough, and everything that you do is perfect. It's perfectly imperfect, I like to say, because really nothing ever is perfect, right? It's enough. It's enough for us, right? For you, for me. So I honor and respect the place you are, as you honor and respect the place I'm in. Thank you again for sharing and this video and participating. I really appreciate it. Sending love your way, and always remember to leave a little bit of sparkle everywhere you go. Take this practice off the mat. Just be mindful. Love yourself. Become aware and accept, and be patient. Have a lovely night. Namaste. Thank you all so much. Me and Tigger are going to say good night.